Hello, hello. Welcome to the Commander's Compendium. I am your host, Daniel Moody, your guide to all things Commander. I hope. Today we're playing a little Karador, one of my favorite commanders ever printed. This card came back out in the original Commander product back in 2011, and I instantly fell in love with this card. I was playing Commander back then, had been for about 3 years at that point, and the thing about Karador is at the time before this deck got released, you had two options for Obzan colored commanders. You had Doran the Siege Tower, which I love that card, but typically you kind of build a aggressive mid-range, Voltron kind of deck. It's got to kind of be on theme. Good stuff just doesn't work as well with that card. And then you had a Teneb the Harvester deck. So I was playing Teneb the Harvester a lot, and along comes Karador. So he's 8 mana, costs 1 colorless less for each creature card in your graveyard, and during each of your turns, you may cast 1 creature card from your graveyard. And he's a 3/4. So obviously, we want to have a lot of kind of toolboxy type cards. Eternal Witness, Safi Eric's Daughter, Kasali Pride Mage, Spore Frog. These are just, a lot of cheap creatures that you can easily cast after playing Karador that have good benefit. We have sack effects like Ailey. We have higher end creatures with strong enter the battlefield effects like Duplicant, Great Oak Guardian, Regal Force, Ashen Rider. Typically, the way this deck is going to win is it's just going to play the attrition game. We're going to wear our opponents down until we can get kind of a lock piece. Yosai, the Morning Star, essentially with Karador out and a sack outlet, we can just sack him each turn, tap down our opponent's permanents, replay him, and then do it again. And that in combination with, just playing creatures each turn will quickly kill our opponent. So yeah, if you guys want, you can go ahead and pause the video, take a look at the deck list, screenshot that bad boy, and we are going to head into the game. So, all right, here we go. A little Karador Commander's Compendium fast mana action going on here. So, the reason I built Karador a long time ago is I like playing toolbox decks. I like having options. Basically, if you ever liked playing, well, here we go. If you ever liked playing Birthing Pod in Modern, you should enjoy this deck. It's just a lot of value cards, sacrificing creatures, tutoring. And I really like this deck for, playing online, because a lot of people just run a wide variety of decks, and this just kind of has game against everything. You always have an answer to what your opponent's doing, and it never really feels like you're doing anything too unfair as Karador, even if that's not true. Okay, so our opponent is playing Kalimni, Disciple of Oreos. Double Strike Vigilance 3/3. When you cast a creature spell that costs 5 or greater, you get an experience counter, and she gets +1/+1 for each experience counter that you have. So, obviously, she's going to be running a lot of high-cost creatures, probably ways to reduce their mana cost. But we drew just about the perfect card against a Kalimni deck in our hand, Flesh Bag. So that was a good draw. Let's just play our Stoneforge Mystic here. I'm almost always going to tutor for Skull Clamp, and I'm going to keep it in my hand. We're playing against a white deck. I don't want to just play Skull Clamp into a disenchant type effect. It's just too essential to our game plan. And even though we have an Eternal Witness in hand, I would like to save that. So here comes Kalimni, most likely. Okay, so this seems like an easy play. We are going to play a Flesh Bag. Each of us sacks a creature, and we will drop a Skull Clamp to have on our Flesh Bag Marauder next turn. Now, obviously, if we played the Skull Clamp before, we could have easily activated on this turn. But so there is the Rios. Let's clamp up Flesh Bag. I could swing there, but whatever. All right, so Oracle of Moldiah. We'll play this Evolving Wilds, fetch up a swamp. And let's just keep ramping. I'm actually not going to play this, activate this Sakura yet, because we can get aid from the cow down next turn. Aid from the cowl, I should say. And have ourselves a Merry Little Christmas, as the song goes. Alright, let's swing in with Sakura. Let's play an aid from the cow. Let's play a plains, and let's go ahead and sack this Tribe Elder to get a forest. And let's pass, and we hit... Oh my lord. We hit an Ashen Rider. Alright, well let's exile the Irios. Irios? Is that how you say it? Alright, he hits us with the swords. It's pretty good. It's one of the best removal spells to hit a Ashen Rider with. Alright, so what we're going to do this turn is... Let's play a Wall of Blossoms. Because we just want to get some value off of our aid from the cow, I'm going to go Birthing Pod. And then next turn we will... Oh, shoot! Stony Silence! Oh, it got me! Well, that's fine. Yeah, next turn we can go Karmic Guide, or Oracle of Moldiah. Not in a huge rush this game. Obviously our opponent is playing a slow deck. Alright, let's go Oracle. Okay. Nothing too great there. I guess we'll just drop this Eternal Witness and get back Fleshbag Marauder. We're going to need Fleshbag Marauder, especially against, you know, this kind of deck we're playing against. Oh, Stony Silence is really hitting us hard, you know, between Skull Clamp, between Birthing Pod, and then Cauldron of Souls, which is in our hand. I'm going to swing with Eternal Witness and just see what he does. I'm sure he's not going to block here. Let's play a Solemn. Now, with Solemn, we will fetch up another Swamp. There's a Mana Crypt on top. I would prefer that not to be on top of our deck. Is there any way we can keep that from happening? Yeah, we can go Fleshbag. I want to try to get some lands here. Yep, he's going to get a Cleric. Okay, we each sack a creature. I will sack the Solemn, of course. Yep. Ooh, and there is one of our non-lands. Let's just put Gerard's Orders on the bottom. That's probably a mistake, but I want to try to draw into something. I could have kept Gerard's Orders on top to get like a Slime or Caustic Caterpillar. But I think the way this game is going, we can just try to some value here. So he destroyed target enchantment. Okay, that's fine. If we want it, we can get it back. Okay, what we're gonna do. Let's play Mana Crypt. 2. Oh, we can't. Ah, this is not non-land. Okay, well we're gonna get to go Karmic Guide. I really want to play as many lands as possible this turn. We need to ramp up. So we're just going to try to outvalue our opponent. There's a Bloodstained Mire. Let's sack the Bloodstained Mire. Get an Overgrown Tomb. We will pay life. Let's cycle Tranquil Thicket. Play the Plains. Pretty good turn there. Let's play the Felidar Guardian. Let's blink the Fleshbag Marauder. Yep. We'll get a token from him. But then we can go ahead and swing in. And we'll just sack this Solemn. Draw some more cards. There's an Elspeth on top. And let's attack with Eternal. Oh, looks like our opponent scoops. Okay, obviously that wasn't the best showcase of the deck. And it's my first time playing with Karador online. It's a little different than how I have it built in paper, so I know I made some play mistakes there, especially dropping the Birthing Pod when he had Stony Silence and Mana Crypt. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play another game. I'll see you guys in game 2.
Bonus round!
Alright, we are in game 2 with Karador. Let's take a look at our opponent's deck. He's playing, Corona the False God. We have a pretty bad hand, so I'm going to go ahead and mull. And I'll take this one. That is much better. I think we can keep Yavimaya Elder on top because what we need in this hand the most is lands. And he synergizes pretty well with Grim Horror Specs and Oracle. And we can actually cast the Yavimaya Elder next turn. Alright, so Bloodstained Mire, let's sack it. Let's grab a Bayou, if it's okay, Bayou. Let's get a green mana and play an Elder. Yasova Dragonclaw. Okay. That is pretty good against what we are doing. I really wanted to play this Grim Horror Specs this turn. But what we may end up doing is sacking this Polluted Delta. Getting a Godless Shrine. And let's just swing in and see what he does. Man, I really wanted to get the Grim Horror Specs value. But we're going to have to keep our mana open because he could gain control. Well, I guess he can't do it yet. Yeah, let's, unless he produces more mana, I guess he can't control my Elder and then, you know, get value off of it. So we'll just play the Grim Horror Specs now. That is a very interesting choice, Yasova Dragonclaw. You don't really see that card a lot in the 99. Typically you see that, you know, as someone's commander. And even then it's a pretty rare card. So I like that. That means we're in for a interesting game. Obviously we're playing a toolbox deck and it makes the game more interesting when you don't know what you're toolboxing. So let's swing in with this squad of humans. So Yasova's ability does untap the creature. Let's... Now, I know I could have just played a land and then the Oracle, but I want to try to maximize the value I get from Oracle. Let's go ahead and just set this. Let's get a plains and a forest, probably. Hit a loyal retainers and a pernicious deed. Deed should be pretty good this game. Oracle should draw us a few cards, which will be good. He'll probably take the Oracle, so he can try to get some value. No value for you. He's actually hitting us pretty hard. Interestingly enough. We will play a Stoneforge Mystic. Now, I said in the last game that typically I go for Skull Clamp first, but I might take Sword of the Animist here and put it on Oracle of Moldiah. That way, if he wants to take it, you know, I can get a free land out of the deal. Alright, let's just do this. So basically, we are both on the beatdown plan. Get a force. So it looks like I should not have played that plane, so we would have gotten a free land here. That's kind of bad. Alright, and I have a free blocker with Stoneforge Mystic if he wants to try to take our creature again. And then obviously with Grim Haruspex down, that is fine. I am not afraid to pop this deed. Kind of hoping he attacks with the Yasova here. We'll get him for some free damage if he does. No, looks like he's not going to. Temple of Malady. So let's play a deed. And let's just go ahead and pop it. 1, 2, for 3. I guess we could do it for 4. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Draw a couple cards. Seems fair. And let's just pass. We'll be able to get that deed back later with Sun Titan. Maybe I should play this Temple of Malady so we could describe. Little noob mistake there. Basically no reason not to play the Temple of Malady. Just being a little scrub. Nekasar. Interesting. I'm just going to yield to his abilities. Take some damage. I need to gain life. Obviously, I'm going to play Karador here, so let's go ahead and get a Secure Tri-Belter out and sacrifice him to make Karador a little cheaper. Probably grab a plains. Play Karador. And I guess I'll go ahead and get the Oracle down. We just have so many lands in our hand. And I really want to be drawing into gas right now. So we'll play a Temple of Malady, see if we can get another land. I don't need the slime right now, I don't think. Sweet. So we have a forest on top. This deck, I don't really know what's happening. I guess this is kind of like a thief deck. And then he can donate Corona to us? I don't know. Nath of the Guilt Leaf. So this is going to start getting bad really quick. It looks like to me he's going to try to drop a will effect on us, and we will take a lot of damage if that happens. Let's play a Tomb, All of Blossoms. Huh. I got to think about what I want to do here. Let's Stoneforge and grab us. Man, we're going to take so much damage from that Negasar. Yeah, but I think I need to. Skull Clamp. Play Nykthos. Fumigate. Okay. That's exactly what we're looking for here. Let's cycle this Tranquil Thicket. Obviously, I don't care if he creates an elf because that's just going to let us gain more life off of this Fumigate. We'll put Skull Clamp on whatever, and we will Fumigate. Black, whatever. We hit an austere command, which is good. Obviously, we don't have anything too great right now for this loyal retainer, so I just want to get Karador back out. And we'll just discard a forest. Oracle Moldiah is really showing her strength this game. I really like Oracle in most green decks, but any deck where you can shuffle your library consistently, it's just such a strong card. Aura Shard's not going to be too useful right now. Let's get an Elder out. Seems kind of bad. I need to really be able to play cards, so I want... Yeah, we'll just play Elder so we can clamp something. We really need to draw into some action here. Yep. Gonna get lots of lands. Thin out our deck a little bit before we draw with Skull Clamp. And, well, there's some action. Life from the Loam is pretty good with our commander. So let's play a forest. Let's play Safi Eriksdotter. Don't need this. Let's go ahead and sack her. When he dies this turn, we'll draw 2. Blah. And we can actually, with Eternal Witness, get back our Pernicious Deed if we need it at some point in this game, or our Fumigate. We're just going to keep drawing them. I'm not even sure if we have any more basic lands in our deck. Looks like our opponent conceded. He said something to us there at the end, but I can't see it now. Yeah, so I mean, there you go. You could just kind of see a deck like Karador. You're just accruing so much value that eventually, your opponent just gets overwhelmed with the mana ramp, the card draw. I think we could play one more game.
Bonus round 2?
Okay, here we go. We are going to play one more game with Karador. And I would like to play first. So we are playing against Nekusar the Mindraiser. Alright, we got ourselves a game here. We're going to go ahead and mull this. Ooh, this is a rough keep. Yeah, I'll keep it. I don't like having 2 8-drops in our hand. Yeah, we'll put Baronmore on top. I need a black source. Yeah, I definitely don't like having 2 8-drops in our deck, but yeah, our deck has a low enough curve, I feel like, and it's not too dangerous. I think these are 2 of our 3 8-drops. Okay, we'll just F6. Alright, our opponent is ramping pretty hard. It would be great if we could draw like a Wood Elf or Farhaven Elf next turn so we could go turn 4 Acidic Slime. But as it stands, our opponent is going to be able to get Nekusar down next turn, which is pretty bad for us, especially with how we've been drawing. And there's Nekusar. Surprised our opponent didn't attack us there. Alright, there's the Farhaven Elf. Wish we had him last turn. And let's deal to that. Okay. So with the way our hand looks, I think I'll just fetch up a Plains. I feel like we have more double white than double black that's going to get us out of this game. So we'll just drop that. I am not comfortable with the way this game is looking. Nekusar is just going to be able to get a fast start on us here. He's going to start wheeling and dealing, as they say. Alright, I will block. Prevent a little damage. So I guess he's holding up counter mana. It's interesting. I will Soul Ring here. Maybe he's not. He's got to counter this, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, that's not great for us. We basically just kind of took a turn off there. I mean, we got to drop a Soul Ring, but that just makes our, we'll still have Karador. Excuse me, taking a sip of water. We'll still have Karador to get that slime back, but I mean, every turn you waste against a Nekusar can be bad. He seems to be kind of playing a little slow though, so let's drop an Aura Shards. I feel like he's going to need to counter this. I mean, maybe not. He could just counter my creatures. Okay, there's the negate. Let's drop a Wall of Blossoms. And let's pass. So what I assume is that our opponent's going to try to kind of control the game until he can one-shot us, just kill us in one turn. Cataract Parasite. Alright, here comes the pain. We are officially on the pain train here. We're about to take a lot of damage. Interesting. So, question is, does our opponent have a counter spell? Sure he does. I wish we had the white mana. So what we're gonna do here is play an Evolving Wilds. Let's just go ahead and sack it for planes. And we will pass. Because what we're going to do is, on his begin combat phase, we're actually going to cast a Great Oak Guardian. And see if we can get him. And we want to Yosai and Loyal Retainers. That was a pretty smart play of our opponents to not walk into the Great Oak Guardian. I'm going to cast him there because I want to use my mana as efficiently as possible, but yeah, like I said, pretty smart play of our opponents. Alright, we're taking lots of damage here. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try to get Yosei down. He's got to counter this, and then we can at least Caustic Caterpillar and blow up his Spiteful Visions, because that's doing a lot of the damage to us. I mean, we might be able to live one more turn if he doesn't have a will effect in the hand. It's unfortunate because I think if we had... Oh, I should have played the Overgrown Tomb. I think if we had a better starting hand, we could have competed this game. I'm just going to get 6 mana. Demonic Tutor. So this has got to be it. He has to have a kill here with Tutor. Just tutor up a will effect, and there we go. I think that's going to be it. Here come. I'm going to let him put his triggers on the stack. never scoop to Nekasar player. Make him go through. Yeah, so that's it. So, yeah, I think we had some pretty good games. Between the poor hand there, I think we could have competed, but, you know, sometimes Nekasar just gets you. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, of course, like and subscribe and comment. You know, I'll reach out to you guys. You know, stay tuned for the next episode of Fast Mana, and hey, y'all have a good day.